Alright guys, today in this video we will be installing the all-new Tacoma Lifestyle Alpine Series skid plate for the 4th Gen Tacoma. This kit will cover all the hardware you need, but let's go over the tools that you'll need and all the different hardware you'll see. All right, first let's go over the tools you'll need. First, you're gonna need a 5.5mm Allen wrench, then a 13mm wrench, a 13mm socket, a 3/4 inch socket, and then a 3/4 inch wrench. Optional, but recommended, an impact. As far as hardware goes, we have 13mm bolts with corresponding washers, 3/4 inch bolts with corresponding washers, and then your carriage bolts with corresponding washer for your Allen key. And then this will be your cover plate to access your oil drain plug. Okay, so now we're gonna start by taking off the OEM skid plate. Now to take off your skid plates, you will also want a 12mm socket. So there's two separate parts to the skid plate on the OEM ones. There's a front piece and a back piece, and each piece is held on by 12mm bolts. So we're just gonna start by taking those off. There's two located right here on the front for the front skid plate, and then two centered back here in the back for also the front skid plate. Go ahead, start taking those off. As you can see, once you drop that out, really easy to just bring this out. This is also a good time to kind of talk about why we're doing this. This is like a thin piece of plastic. If you hit anything with this, it's just gonna break in half and suck. That's why we do steel, baby. Now we'll go ahead and remove the back skid. On the back skid, again, there's gonna be two bolts up front right here, two located in the back. It's a shoulder breaker. Again, plastic. Okay, so now we're just gonna go ahead while it's off the vehicle, just because it's easier for right now. We're gonna go ahead and put our oil drain plug on, our oil drain plug cover. So while we have the skid plate off the vehicle, just because it's easy and easier to show you, we're gonna go ahead and put the drain plug cover on by sitting it in place. See how it sits pretty nice and flush, and then you should be able to see 4 exposed areas that we'll put our carriage bolts into. Start by just screwing everything in finger tight. Once those are in finger tight, go ahead and take your Allen and just go ahead and tighten these down nice and snug. Okay, so once those skids are off, we need to remove the bolts that are hooked to these factory toe points so that we can mount the side of our skid plate. There's 2 bolts on each side, both of them will be removed. Once you've taken that one off, we have to do the same thing on the other side of the vehicle. This is not the way I would like to do it, but this is the easiest way to do it. You put your skid plate in your midsection. Okay, so now you're gonna take your factory toe point. When you're thrusting this thing up, slide it right underneath here, thread it through, and then you're gonna go ahead, line this up, and just, again, finger tight, get that into space. Get that into the right place. And then you're gonna put both the bolts in on both sides with your factory toe points located underneath. Now just keep everything hand tight while we do the rest of the smaller bolt. Next, you're gonna take these small bolts. There's gonna be positions and holes for you to put them in. There's gonna be 2 up front, 2 in the middle, 4 in the back. And you're just gonna hold this up and hand tighten everything down, and then after that, you can tighten it with your impact. Okay, now we're gonna take our impact and our 13. All right guys, just like that, that skid plate is installed and it looks great, and this truck is ready to hit the trails. Overall, it was not too complicated of an install. It took us just about 20-25 minutes of me mostly doing it by myself. If you guys like this kind of video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.